tell it's windy. We raked the first build we cut, so I'm out here just to see if we can maybe bale it tonight or this afternoon. I decided to rake it. It's kind of early still, but they're talking about rain. So it's still got a little green stem in it, but just want to see if maybe we can at least sneak it in. None of the other fields we've cut are going to be anywhere near close to ready, but this one will be. But I was hoping, you know, we can get it in there with as low moisture as possible until it gets rained on. But this time of year, you just don't know if it's going to rain or not. That's kind of how the whole month of April is around here. It's, you know, just going to depend what cloud we're under, but it feels like it cured out pretty well. We might be able to bale it, or at least get out here and fill the balers up. Sometimes that's kind of a process, you know, you get the balers all full of hay and stuff and make sure everything's working right. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna check around a little bit more and see what it looks like. So hopefully the next shot we have the balers out here for you guys. But yeah, it's pretty miserable. All right, time to fill it up. See if we did everything right. So I don't know, kind of my way of filling them up, or I guess you could call it our procedure. We just let the PTO run for a little bit, you know, kind of warm everything up, and starts to put a little bit of pressure on the chamber, and then we'll just bale a little bit. I don't know, maybe fill it up about halfway, stop, and then I'll actually trip it and let it tie, because the first bale is always messed up. So so we'll just make about half of one, and then generally the next one will be good. And that first one, once it gets out of the chamber a little bit, I'll actually just cut the strings and just let it flake off as he's going, as opposed to dropping it and then cutting the strings, because if anyone's ever rebaled a big bale, you know that it's a pain in the butt, because you got to drive over it, spread it out. Unless the harrow bed's out here, the harrow bed can spread it out for us, but that's why I just cut them when it's out of the chamber and let it spread itself out. So yeah, he's got the PTO running, making sure everything's good. All his hydraulic remotes are set the way he wants. Sometimes these guys are particular, but I know I am when I drive a tractor. You want a certain remote or a certain function on a certain remote, and you want it to work a certain way. So that's what he's doing. So yeah, all right, well, let's fill it up and see what happens. Looks like he's ready. Oh man, it's always nerve-wracking. A little nerve-wracking doing this, just hoping that everything's gonna work all right. But generally, it goes fine. I always like to follow along if I can see inside the stuffer chamber to make sure it's gonna stuff. I saw it cycle, so looks good. Yeah, this hay's probably too dry, but like I said, we're just doing test run, fill the balers up, make sure everything's good. Yeah, there's hay in the chamber, there's pressure on the doors. All right, I'll let it go a little bit longer, then I'm gonna stop it and trip it. Take bets if it ties. Yes. All right. Looks like it tied. Yeah, don't do this at home, kids. He's only going about 2 miles an hour. Woo! All right, that's the second bale right there. That one looks good. I just saw the flags up on top go up, so that means it tripped, and they're all coming down, so that means that everything should be working. So Just gonna make a couple more bales, make sure everything's good. The other baler's here, so we're gonna go test that one out. Yeah, it's still a pretty good looking bale for the second one. Looks good. Woohoo! We did it. Hey Robert, hold on a minute. Hold on, Robert. Hello. There's a little valve right about there for the pressure on the chamber. You can open it up, you know, if you want to pull a bale out. And, you know, rookie mistake, we forgot to close it, so there was no pressure on the chamber, but at least we didn't get very far. So he's letting it run a little bit to get some pressure on it, and then we'll take off again. All right, Robert, go for it. It should be all right. All right, that should be full enough. All right, let's stop it right there and see if I can tie it. Maybe I can go 2 for 2, be batting 1,000. Hello, turn around. Go. See, that flag's down. It should come back up. Yep, there it goes. So that means the bill hook let go of it. I didn't do it with the last one, I'm gonna do it with this. Just gotta cut these up. I'll get that last one when it falls out. All right, 2 for 2. We made it. So the third one, the third baler, it's at the shop. We got it back kind of late just because we had a issue with the tractor that I think I told you guys about. We had to change the dampener out in, or the dealer did, so we didn't get it back as soon as we wanted, but we got it back. But we were in the middle of servicing it, so I think we got to change fuel filters or something, and that's it. So we're gonna try to get it out here and get it filled up too. So we'll see what happens. So probably see you guys back for the third one, and we'll see if I can go 3 for 3 and keep batting 1,000. So all right, see you in a little bit. I didn't film the third baler just because the winds got worse. It was just horrible, but it went off without a hitch. There was one bolt loose on a twine finger, but it was no big deal. So we made 4 or 5 bales with it and parked it. So obviously the hay's too dry, the wind's blowing. So we'll see if the wind dies down. Maybe we can go back out there and bale. But that field is generally dry all the time. There's not a whole lot of moisture at night. Usually when we do it, we have to come out right before sunup or just after sunup, because you know typically that's when the dew comes in. So that's what we're gonna do tomorrow. I may go out, if the wind dies down, I may go out and check it. If not, we're just gonna go out first thing in the morning, and it's only 73 acres. It's really not gonna take us that long to do it, and we'll get it baled up, and then we'll just hope that it doesn't rain. The swathers, they were parked for about half a day because all of our customers with alfalfa, they decided, you know, hey, let's wait, see what the rain does, let it go by, which I agree with. I'm fine with that. We are cutting some grass hay though. Rain doesn't generally hurt the grass. It may bleach it out a little bit, but they're wanting to get a jump on it and get going, which I also want to do that also, because that way when we get started again, we're not all bottled up, you know. So the 3 swathers are out running in the grass pretty hard right now. So yeah, I'm on my way home already. It's towards the end of the day. This wind though, man, it's terrible. I'd be surprised if there's any alfalfa left out in the field when we get back out there. But anyway, yeah, I'll turn the camera back on when we get out and we bale something, and we'll film some of that. So see you guys in a little bit. All right, we're back out here. They're baling. So there's rain supposed to start at 3 o'clock this afternoon. It is 4:30 right now. So we'll see. I know we'll get this field done for sure. The rakes are going to rake a couple fields in front of these guys. And I think we should be able to get, I don't know, 1 or 2 more fields done, I hope. The wind's been blowing like a you know what, and it finally quit, so we'll see. But the guys are going to come in and jump on the rakes, and I don't know, it's funny. Anyone who's baled hay probably will know what I'm talking about, but put this camera somewhere. It seems like you can get a lot of baling done right before it rains for whatever reason, something with the weather. You know, a lot of times you can do a lot of, you know, raking and then baling right behind them, and I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm going to go check some other fields for these guys. I just wanted to be here, you know, to make sure that they didn't have any problems. Which there was one little problem. A little tensioner came loose on a tensioner came loose on the bill hook cam or bill hook tensioner, but it was no big deal. It was probably my fault. Probably didn't tighten it up all the way. But looks good. I mean, the hay looks really nice. So, all right, I'm gonna chase these guys around for a little bit. Got a few rain clouds, but it's not supposed to rain until maybe 1 or 2 this afternoon. So the balers are in the field, the other field that we were in last, and the rakes are running over here. So I think, oh yeah, they could bale this. Yeah, I think we're gonna get quite a bit done. So we got this field, that one, and then there's one more over that way somewhere. I don't know, maybe we can get it done. We'll see. Fingers crossed, but setting up for a beautiful sunrise, that's for sure. Nice green hay bales out there. Looks good. The clouds don't look too friendly though. You guys just stay over there. You don't need to come over here. So yeah, this field's baled up, or 2 fields, it's about 100 acres. The harrow bed and the retriever out here getting it out, and we're moving to another one with the balers. So everything so far so good. Hopefully we can get it out of here before it starts raining, if it rains. Sometimes I feel like we hustle, get all this stuff done, and it doesn't rain, but you know for sure that if we didn't try to do anything, it would pour. But you gotta get it out of here, so that's what they're doing. Yeah, Robert's out there picking bales up. First day out for the harrow bed. So far, so good. On to the next one. We're getting there. We got quite a bit done. The harrow bed and retriever are working in the last field. We should be here pretty quick. Get these bales out of here. But it missed it a little bit, but it's not hurting anything. The hay still looks pretty nice, and the moisture's good. This field, yeah, 11%. It's still got a little bit of stem moisture in it, but 13, enough dry with it that it's good. It looks nice actually. So the big thing is getting the bales out of here, you know, before it rains, because I've gotten into situations where you get it baled up and then you get a bunch of rain and then you get the tops of the bales wet, and then you gotta wait for that to dry. So I don't know, I've kind of made a rule where if I know it's gonna rain a lot, I'm not gonna bale any more than we can pick up, if that makes any sense. Because when you get water or rain on top of the bales, there's really nothing you can do about it. So if it seeps into the bales, if you get that much, you're kind of screwed. But if you get rain, you know, in a windrow that's raked, you can at least do something with the rake and manipulate it and get it to dry and salvage it. So hopefully, if everything goes good, we should be able to get everything picked up that we baled. So these guys, they're hustling. We're getting through it. They're doing pretty good. We really haven't had any rain yet. We've had a little bit of a mist or a haze, but it's nothing that's gonna stop us. So fingers crossed we make it. Yay, sunshine! Alright, last block, last 60 acres. We got half of it done. Now they gotta go to the other side and finish that half, but typical California. Oh, we're gonna get rain, thunderstorms. Don't forget your hat and sunglasses for the sunshine. Oh well. If we wouldn't have been in a mad rush, we probably would have got 2 inches of rain. That's the way it goes. The wind has picked up, so told the rake drivers just to stay close to the balers, because we don't want that windrow to be blowing around, because these windrows are running east and west and the wind's coming out of the north, so it's hitting the windrow from the side. Luckily this part of the field's a little lighter crop, so the windrow's not real tall, but something else to worry about. But we're getting there. We just got to get to over there and we'll be done. The harrow bed and the retriever on the other side of the field, so they're right on us. So I think we're gonna make it. Balers are parked, rakes are parked, harrow bed and the retriever are at the shop, and there's nice green hay in the stack. Green in color, not moisture. So yeah, everything ended up going up really well. So sometimes you get lucky. But anyway, well, that's gonna do it for this one. I tried to get equipment. You know, I know everyone likes that, equipment running, but it was just kind of a hectic day running around here and there. So I did as much as I could. Hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see you in the next one.